Hi, today is November 10th, 2025, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1746 for the year, Apple Wrapped in Plastic Wrap. There is something both special and ordinary about an apple wrapped in plastic wrap. No matter how much you shine an apple, it will never seem as shiny as when it is wrapped in plastic wrap. Plus, there is the hygiene factor. In a supermarket, you don't know how many people have touched that apple, but if it's wrapped in plastic wrap, you don't even care. At the same time, I can't help but feel that an apple wrapped in plastic wrap is a little pedestrian and obvious and labored in an unnecessary way. Plus, it's more work for me when I want to eat the apple, because I'm still going to wash it, but there's the added thing of having to remove the plastic wrap. So, probably given the choice, I'm going to choose the apple not wrapped in plastic wrap. It's just simpler and easier. Poem number 1747, What He Did and Did Not Do. He did a lot of vocal stimming, but no swimming. He did some couch surfing, but no smurfing. He had a velvet painting of Pam Grier, but never watched a show by Norman Lear. He did the monkey and the mashed potato, but he never did the do-si-do. He did the rubber, but not the glue, and that's what he did and did not do. Poem number 1748, My Name. I'm glad my name's not Stanislaus. I'm glad my name's not Farders. I'm glad I'm not called La Cochon, or Ladies' Frilly Garters. I'm glad my name's not Fauntleroy, or Edgar Allan Kitchen. But I am sad I'm not called Hoof, 'cause that name would be bitchin'. I'm glad my name's not complicated or difficult to say. And of all the things I could have been called, I guess John Hall's okay. Poem number 1749, Awful Lot of Old. There was cake and there was pie, and there was a sty in the old man's eye. There were checkers and there was chess, and there was a rip in the old man's dress. There was a horse and there was a carriage, and there was a problem with the old couple's marriage. There were blimpies, and there were hoagies, and there were an awful lot of old fogies. And the last poem of the day, poem number 1750, Too Much. Too much rhythm, too much rhyme, too much singy song today, too much coconut in the lime. But I tell you, it stops right here, right now. So fill up an ice-cold glass with ice, and pour me a nice cold lemonade, and sit back while I give you advice about how to be nice and kind and good. First, after talking, make sure to listen, and be polite and ask a lot of questions, and don't stare at her lips no matter how they glisten, but you probably know all that already. Thus ends another day of poems. I hope you liked at least one or two, but if you don't, no harm, no foul. I write them more for me than you. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.